What's going on, guys? It's Dave. Welcome back to the channel. I want to thank everybody who's liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing to our videos. Thanks very much for that because it's really helping out when YouTube is after this channel. Okay, guys, stick around to the end so you can hear me talk about students and masks. Okay, so Canada finally included the risk of aerosol transmission of COVID. Now, this comes weeks after other countries have already acknowledged it, like the airborne presence. But now the Public Health Agency of Canada updated its guidance. And you know, I'm starting to get sick of the government and their non-approach on this. You know, they're saying it's such a serious problem, but they really don't give any real push on their guidelines. Because remember, it was first we don't need a mask, just social distance, stay at home. And then all of a sudden, we need a mask. Oh, we have to have a mask and social distance. Now we're supposed to have 3 layers of masks and social distance. And then now they're saying it's airborne. Well, I think most people with common sense has figured out it's airborne. Like, hello, like months late again to the party, eh, Justin and Tam? You know, we don't need them to state the obvious. I think Canadians have got this kind of figured out. You know what? Actually, I think Canadians have figured out that this is going to be around. You know, COVID isn't going away. Period. Okay, like I said at the beginning, I want to talk about students and masks. I just happened to drive by 5 schools today as I was doing my rounds, doing stuff. And the children were outside. And they're playing away, and they're not wearing masks. They're not social distancing. They're all huddled together. You know, I see them walking down the streets together. And I passed by another school where the kids were getting let out. And guess what? The parents were there, no masks, picking up their kids with no masks or hanging out talking, no social distance, no nothing. And I'm going, what a friggin' farce. What a farce. Look, you know what? There's no sense of making a friggin' half-ass attempt at this. Honestly. Like, this is what the government is doing. And you know what? They're not saying it will stop COVID. All this stuff. They're not saying it'll stop friggin' COVID. They'll just slow it down. It's prolonging our friggin' agony. It is. Either we're all in it doing the same friggin' thing, or we're not. You know what? If everybody isn't on board with the same friggin' plan, it isn't gonna work. It isn't gonna stop it. It's just gonna prolong it. So Trudeau and Tam, pull your heads out of your butts and stop slinging the BS to Canadians. We know what's going on. We know that you're not doing anything to stop it. You're only slowing it down. Slow the spread, right? It's still gonna spread. Cripes, people. You know what? If our government had just a little bit of common sense, we'd be so far ahead today. You guys take care. Please be safe.